Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the UAE. We are doing a diverse world today. It's a map by mapper, 3-minute limit. And I think I actually know where we are because this feels like a place we've gone over here before. So I think it's up here a little bit more. We don't get to see the coast. Why did I go away from the sign that's pointing us in the correct direction? Masafi is to our north and Bithna is to our east. Where is Masafi? Miznaf, not what we want. We don't have to really worry about anything south of Dubai. I mean, we do have a little bit over here. Bithna. Bithna I've never heard of before. Here's Al Bithna, just to our east, and Masafi. It's kind of where I thought it was going to be. So Masafi is to our north, and regular Bithna is to our east. What is this? Border disputes. Fuck them. So we're somewhere over here. We don't have distances or anything like that. We should be coming up to a traffic circle relatively soon, I'm thinking. Bithna, you go to the east, so I'm thinking that was this curve right here. Let's see if we come up to a traffic circle. No. Not a traffic circle. This might actually be the town of Bithna. Which means somewhere over here. Maybe right here right now? Kind of looks like it goes that way. When we return to start, we are after a curve and before another curve. Maybe down here? That's quite a big curve, and then quite another big curve. Yeah, no, I feel like this is it. 1,213 yards. We chose the wrong curve itself. It ends up being a lot closer to Bithna. Al Bithna. It looks like most people did get the perfect score there. We just chose the wrong fucking curve. It happens. But not bad. Not bad to start off the day. Gen 2 coverage kind of feels low cam. Does it not? Very forested. And just yellow sticks. I don't know these. They kind of remind me of Iceland, but I know it's not. Who else uses a yellow bollard like that? Poland uses red. That's more of a bollard I'd expect to see. That reminds me of New Zealand, which makes sense. Does New Zealand use yellow bollards? Or were those just like snow stakes? Regardless, Gen 2 New Zealand, in the hills, in the mountains, feels like South Island, doesn't really feel north. Everything always is near Christchurch, for whatever reason. We don't have the rare car, which means we're a little bit further north. And then we get some Gen 1 New Zealand. Ooh. And then we jump into Gen 3 and back to Gen 1 and then Gen 2. And this road has it all. Has it all. You don't get to see Gen 1 New Zealand very often. I wish we could map it. If we could map Gen 1 New Zealand, it might be a play moving forward, because then we'll be able to be like, oh, we know we're on X, Y, and Z region because that's the only region left in New Zealand that has Gen 1. So maybe that's something we'll look into. I kind of want to do something similar with the United States, where we map where the Gen 1 coverage is and what's left of Gen 1 in the United States. I know it's mostly states like North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Montana. So if we can get away with that, I think that'd be a good guess. Now, obviously, we haven't found a single sign the entire time we've been here, so we're in an incredibly remote area. Probably move away from Christchurch. We could go to a pass, a mountain pass, maybe. Tropical trees. Maybe we are on the North Island. I would think if we were on the North Island, we would probably see a sign in the native language, right? It would make sense. But we haven't seen a single goddamn sign. So luckily we knew the bollards. The bollards are what saved us here. The issue is it didn't save us much. We still don't know exactly where in New Zealand we are. Maybe we're in Old Zealand. The long forgotten brother of New Zealand that nobody talks about anymore. Yeah, we got nothing. Nothing the entire time. We just passed our first car. We're nearly 3 minutes in. If that's not a super remote location, I don't know what is. It feels Lord of the Rings-ish. Oof. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Rough. Alright. Hope for luck. Kind of a hedge. Ooh, way up north. Yeah, look how remote this is. It doesn't matter which way we went. There's going to be nothing. Even if we continued going down, it looks like we had another 2 minutes till we found Route 1. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why we would be put there. Not much we can do about that. Now, we do have bollards and we do have language. That looks like it says something Mona. Double white line. It should be Greece. Should be, which means those are Greek bollards, and which means that was the Greek language. Feels Greek. We had the Greek warning signs. Go on down to Greece. Very mountainous, so it's not going to be an island. It kind of feels more north, near the taller mountains. So I wonder if we can get away with our guess currently. Our best bet is to find a sign pointing to like Athens or Sparta or any of the major cities. Finding one that's pointing to, you know, North Macedonia or potentially Bulgaria, you know, because border states. We'll see the country domain on a sign next to a city that might be in that border. And that will tell us we're at least close to a border. However, we are heading south right now. So we're probably heading away from any border if we are close to it. It's probably the wrong way. However, this was the fastest way to get down the mountain. But there's not much really fucking here. Gas station. Cool. Totally super fucking helpful. It's not, but we'll say it is. Another gas station. That looked like a sign that might be pointing us to, nope. And nope. But it's Greek. 100% Greek. Map on Yonke. I wonder if that would be something over here. Let's just guess where we are, fuck it. Way further south. It looks like we just found... No, we went the wrong way. If we would have gone the other way, we would have found an intersection of 74 and 111. What up, guy? Gen 4 coverage, yellow divider line. Kilometers. And the glorious... Spanish. Where are we? I'll let you decide. No, nothing on the car. Colombia? You see yellow license plates? That's a yellow license plate. But that's a white license plate. So it's probably Mexico. And the sun's to the south, so we're in the north. Feels kind of Yucatan, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Throw it down on the Yucatan. We got Gen 4 coverage, single yellow divider line. Probably a regional license plate. Waters to our south. Over here somewhere. Playa del Carmen. Yeah? See if we can find anything else while we're here. We got some mountains to our east. So we gotta be over here, actually.
Actually, right in the middle. Actually.
Down here?
Yeah.
We could get over there.
Yeah.
Let's see what this sign says. Visit the... Yeah, but Pescado Sorrentino. Which makes sense for where the water is. 26 kilometers in. I know, we're a lot closer to the coast.
Yeah.
500? Way on the other side of Mexico. Water to our east, apparently. West.
Oh,
West.
Mexican.
Well, that doesn't matter. That would have been more inland. Double white divider, left-hand side of the road, Southeast Asia, 100%. Malaysia, Indo. There's a license plate. Can't tell how many gaps there are. No, they'll get closer to us as we drive this way. Definitely Southeast Asia. We have the palm trees. We have the tropical feel to it. Black license plates. It looks like one gap. It's one gap. It's Malaysia. Guys, he's learning. Yeah, that's a one gap. It's probably on the island of Borneo. Yeah, it's the tropical feel. It could be Sulawesi as well. But mainland, well, no, Sulawesi is Indonesia. So Peninsula of Malaysia doesn't really feel this tropical. The island of Borneo that really sells it to you. Which is where, if you remember, all that kratom came from Borneo. No, it's telling you to be aware, and then it's the language. So that is actually not that helpful. This might be, but we're not going to have the time to find it. Love the exclamation point.
Hey, no, so you are in Malaysia.
Yeah, we're in Malaysia. And that's the town name. But will we be able to find that town name on Borneo, or is it mainland? You think it's mainland, even with this tropical feel? I'm leaning more over here. Doesn't mean we're going to find it. It just means we got to guess. And then over here doesn't really have coverage, so you don't have to worry about that. We gotta go this way. And when we zoom in even further, we get other things. We have a minute to find Tanah Runtuh. I don't think we're gonna find. I think it's just guess where we are and hope for luck.
Alright.
East Coast. So we were never gonna find that because there's no listed town over here. Not much we could do about that. 18,000, not bad. Our worst one was New Zealand. No signs at all. But Jakarta coming in first place, Tresman in second. It was a hard game if the highest point is 20,650. Not a lot of clues. We managed to pull off a third place. Scribbles in fourth. Martin in fifth. 16,761. It looks like that New Zealand round really fucked with people. And then UAE, you just had to know is the UAE. Bo in sixth, 16,361. Screenshot the World in seventh, 16,220. Arseny in eighth at 14,317. Looks like Martin's the only one who went with Australia over New Zealand. And we got pretty lucky with our Borneo guess. Although it does look like Tresman had a better one. Comes down to luck. Not bad. It felt like it. Felt like it. You don't really see palm trees on mainland Malaysia. But that's going to be where we call it. So thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all tomorrow for another episode. Actually, no, tomorrow's the Twitch stream. But until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.